Hello and welcome to a brand new Minecraft tutorial. How you doing? You alright? It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. I've been gone, but now I'm back. I'm back. Yay, I'm back. So before I actually do start this tutorial, I would like to say a great big thank you to everyone out there, all you lovely people in YouTube land. All the messages of support and people contacting me to make sure I'm okay, things like that, these last few months has been really overwhelming. To be honest, I didn't think so many people cared. I know it sounds sad, but it really did help me through a difficult time, and I really do appreciate every single one of you. And what we've got here is an automatic honeycomb and honey bottle farm. It'll do both at the same time, and it's fully automatic. It'll do it itself. If I come around this way, where the wandering trader is, move out the way. It's got a daylight sensor there, and you can see the dispensers there. So one's got the shears, and then the bottles are there. And then at certain times of the day, those will swap around. I would show you, but this dude's in the way. I can simulate it by turning that into inverted mode. There you go. So now the top dispenser has been pushed down, and then I can switch it back. And now the bottom one's there. Okay, so the items you need are as follows. You need a building block of any kind, some glass, you need the beehive, a few blocks of grass, and then obviously flowers, one piece of rail, a minecart hopper, a chest, a daylight sensor, 5 hoppers, 1 dropper, 2 dispensers, 2 pistons, a comparator, a repeater, 3 redstone torches, and then some redstone dust. Okay, we start by placing the chest, and then we place a hopper facing into the chest. On top of that we place a rail, and then the hopper minecart, like so. And then you place another hopper going into the back of that hopper, and then 2 more going straight into that one, like so. And then we can go ahead and just block this off a bit. And that one needs to be grass. And then you want grass across there as well. And just put a non-solid block there, just so you can still access the chest. My build that I've done in survival is actually underground slightly, so this area of grass is actually the ground level and everything else is underground, but it's easier to show you how to build it all above ground. So you can put an upside down stair or something there, and that'll all work. So if you come around the back, and directly behind this tower of hoppers you place a piston. On top of that you place the final hopper facing into those hoppers, and then from there place 3 temporary blocks and place the dropper on top, and then 1 dispenser directly on top of the hopper, and the last one on top of that, like so. And then you can get rid of these. And then the final piston will come up there and face down. So there should be a 1 block gap between the piston and the dispenser. You can now place the beehive in front of that dispenser, like so. And then we can carry on and block some more of this in now. So we cover the sides of the beehive like that, and then we can come on round and just encase that grass a little bit. And we also want to come forward like so. Leave the bees with just the one block entrance like that. The grass should be in an upside down T shape. Okay, and now for some redstone. So from the back of the build, you come down to that piston and come around to the one side, place a redstone torch on the side like so, with the block on top, and then another redstone torch coming out to the side with a block on top of that, redstone torch directly on top, and then a block and a piece of glass, and then you can go ahead and lace that with redstone dust, and you can see that piston extended. And the other side, knock these 4 blocks out for a second. Now if you can see what we're doing now. So what you need is a solid block next to the beehive, and then a comparator leading out, and then 1 block going up like that, and then back down again, 1, 2, across 1, and then a piece of glass on that dropper like so, and then you can run the redstone dust from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those 2 pieces of glass, they need to be glass, otherwise you could accidentally power this dropper or that dispenser at the wrong time. So that needs to be glass. And now we need to set up the daylight sensor. So come to the one side and then dig up 1 block trench round. And what we'll do, we'll come out so far and then across there like so, and then back up, and eventually we'll go into that piston just like so. So go ahead and place your daylight sensor there, and then run the redstone dust around. And then we need to take a dispenser, and kind of, this is where you'd have to experiment a little bit to see what you prefer. But the frequency at which these 2 switch positions depends on the daylight level, obviously. And so you need to sort of figure out what time of day you do want them to switch over. That one over there is set to a signal strength of 8. So if we do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you just switch that out with a repeater. But with this setup, it'll collect the honeycomb at sunrise and sunset, and then it'll collect the honey bottles sort of midday time for a little while. It seems to be quite even, so, but like I said, you can experiment with that. Just move the repeater around a little bit. So with that done, we can close up some more of that again, close that up, and then we can place some glass around. Actually, make it 3 high. That's it. And then we get our flowers. And just put a few in there. And then you need some bees, obviously, to make it work. Now, I'm going to be using the spawn egg in a minute, but they are quite easy to lure in. They will follow you if you've got a flare. There they go. They're so cute. They're so cute. Hi. And you can also breed them like this as well. So we'll get a few in this way. Hi. There you go, look. Easy as that. No, not that one. In there. So close that off. And we'll throw a few more in. There you go. And it's also worth noting that while each hive can only hold 3 bees at a time, you can actually put more bees in this farm, and it'll actually help a little bit. So they're in there now. And I'll chuck a few more in. Go on. You like the flowers, do you? You do. So yeah, you're not limited to only 3 bees. It's only that the hive can only hold 3 at a time. So what's happening now is the 3 that are already in there will add to this circuit in a minute, while these 3 are collecting the pollen. There you see. And when a space becomes available, one of these will pop inside. But obviously don't fill it up. Don't put like 20 in there. That's just silly. You don't want to be doing that. Okay, so while these are working away, I might as well explain how it actually works. So around the back here, we've got the dropper, and that's where you place the empty bottles. And what'll happen is, when this signal strength gets, you know how these work. When that hive is full, it'll emit a signal strength of 5, so it'll come around here and then fire that dropper, which will shoot an empty bottle straight through that dispenser, which is actually completely empty. And it'll shoot straight through there, collect the honey, but then the dispenser will pull back a honey bottle. And once it does that, the hopper chain will pick it up there and take it down underneath. And then the shears go into the top dispenser, if we have a look there. Now you do need all 9 slots filled, and you can't put junk in. That just doesn't work. So you fill it full of shears. And I'll explain why just now. If I just simulate the right time of day again. There you go. So now that the shears are in line with that dropper, same thing happens. Once that signal strength reaches 5, the dropper will be activated, but it can't push a bottle through because there are no slots. But it still sends a redstone signal to the dispenser because this is being directly powered, which allows the shears to collect the honeycomb, which will just drop off down there where the bees are at the minute, and then that's collected by the hopper minecart, and that goes in there. And we've already got 3 already. Okay, so I've just turned the daylight cycle on, just to show you this actually working as intended, rather than me flicking the daylight sensor all the time. And there it goes, it's just swapped over. So now the shears, the top dispenser is at the top. So as the sun sets over my latest farm, I think I'll wrap it up here and say, once again, thank you so much to everyone that's been in contact with me while I've been away and sending messages of support and all that lot. You really do mean the world to me. To be honest, I probably wouldn't be still doing it now if it wasn't for all you guys. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm just trying to speed up now because of the sun going down. Thanks for watching. Bye.